Welcome back to Max's Garage Mahal. We've got a package out of the mail. It is from Lasica Batteries, Bisway and Lasica. And this particular box is a Lasica 2-pack batteries. And it's their Lasica's WA3578 20 volt 5 amp hour 100 watt hour lithium ion batteries. So let's take a look real quick. And as always, Lasica packages are really well. Of course, inside the package we have the instructions and warnings and all that stuff. And again, it is Lasica WA3578 20 volt 5 amp hour 100 watt hour. Good looking little battery. Got two of them, as I said, and they both look really nice. So let's get you a little light on here. Forgot to turn those on, didn't I? Apologize, guys. Hey, with Max, you got to have a little bit of this drama here, right? So let's get enough light on there where you can see. Maybe that's better. Okay, so with that said, we're going to test these batteries on some Worx brand. These are replacement batteries for Worx cordless tools, and we're going to test them on the 3 tools that I have at this time, and they are, matter of fact, here's one right here. Y'all have already seen this old booger in at least one video where we did a review on this thing, and it eats up batteries. This thing will suck a battery dry in no time. I don't know, it's been that way since day one. I've had it for several years, and it will just absolutely eat a battery up. Now, this battery has not been charged, it's just right out of the box, so it's got a pretty good kick to it. I like that. So I don't know how much charge it has, and the reason why I say that, this particular battery does not come with a pilot light to tell you what percentage of charge it has. And I brought in here 3 other batteries to show you. This is original Worx brand battery, and it's a 4 amp hour 72 watt hours. So this battery here, in comparison, this battery is a little bit heavier. It shouldn't be, because it's probably got the same amount of cells, it just has more watt hours and amp hours. And that'll be due to the size of the 18650 cells that are inside. And it may have a little more plastic on it, I'm not really sure. But regardless, the one thing this battery does have that I like, and that is the indicator lights that shows you your charge. I like that. This is a Worx brand. This is a lot more money. These were, I think, for a pair, were like $59 or something like that for the pair, which was really a good price. This was more than that for one. Okay. And then here we have this old Vannon battery. You've also seen it in, this is a WA3520 Vannon, or Vannon, V-A-N-O-N, 4 amp hour, 80 watt hour. This thing has, and I've got a pair of those, they have never really been any good. Now, when I started using them over these, yes, they were an improvement. But, and this is a factory Worx W3525 Worx brand, and it's a 2 amp hour 36 watt hour. These aren't really anywhere near what they claim to be. However, so far it has been my experience with Lasica and Bisway that their numbers always add up. So what we're going to do, They have not been charged yet. They're right out of the box, as you saw. Just happened to have brought a couple of chargers over here, hidden in the corners over here, behind the old Max's Garage Mahal clock. And it is a genuine Worx WA3578 20 volt 2 amp. I don't know if you can see that. I don't have my monitor up and running. For some reason or other I lost the light today, and I think I ran over it with the lawnmower. So anyway, there she is. She's charging, and it fits really nicely on the charger. I like that. And I brought a second one since I got 2 batteries to charge. I brought another Worx charger, and it's the one that came with the combo blower and weed trimmer system. And I refer to this as the Worx world's slowest battery charger. This thing is so slow, you wouldn't believe. But anyway, hey, Worx, I guess that was doing the best it could when they came out with it. And there you are, she's a charging. So we're going to let these things charge up, and after it's totally charged, we'll come back, we'll start putting those suckers to the test. Stay tuned. And by the way, how you like my mask? That's pretty good looking, ain't it? Listen, we hope that you're all wearing your mask. If you're not, I'm going to stop this car and I'm going to come back there. You better put your mask on. This is going to save the whole entire world. Wear your mask. Be back here shortly. Alrighty, here we are outside with the old Max's Garage Mahal with the Lasica WA3578 on the Worx weed eater. We've gone around the Garage Mahal already, and it's I say I've done just about 80 feet so far. So now we're going to run down here to this other end of the Gray Gables, the old big house here. We're going to start trying to knock this out real quickly, and then we're going to go get the battery killer, the blower, and see if we can blow all this off with one battery, because up to this point in time I've never been able to do that with one battery. So we'll just see what we can do, because these things just really eat up batteries pretty quickly, and I've not been real happy with my Vanin or my Worx branded batteries. So let's see what we can do, and we'll get this done. Okay, I just did that again just to see how far I could see that with the lens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. I'm not going to shut this off. I'm going to walk over here and lay this down where you can see it. All right. You'll notice there is no battery on the Worx WG545 battery killer blower. So let's get the battery. There you are, same battery. Now here we go. Now, if you remember last time that you watched me do a review on the blower itself and the batteries, I didn't make it to about halfway between here and those steps, and I had to change batteries. Okay, so let me turn this thing a little bit this way, and let's get some more and see how far much further we can go here. All right, here we go. All right, so far The battery went all the way down, all the way around the other side, and we got this taken care of with one of these Lasica WA3578 so far. We're going to set the camera up, bore you some more, and I don't want to cut any of this because I don't want you to think that we're trying to cheat and lie about the battery. So I'm going to move the camera over here, and we're going to do some more weed eating, some more blowing. So give me a second, and we're going to do this with this live. So I don't know if I can handle all this or not. I got a bunch of equipment on this tripod. We really don't want to screw up this camera. Only one I got, can't afford to buy another one, to be honest with you. So bear with me, gentlemen. All right, let me see what y'all can see here. Now, how's that for messing around on the camera? Okay, still the same one. We'll lay it right here, and I think you can probably see it there. By the way, I want to thank all you guys that have sent me prayers and keep me in your prayers. I appreciate it. I sort of outlived my expiration date of November 2019, so that was pretty awesome, and I intend to live a long time, keep bringing you this nonsense that I'm doing right here. Anyway, I do appreciate it once again. Thank you very kindly, and let's go ahead and get some more done. Oh, and the reason why that expiration date is this compromised lung. So anyway, for those that haven't seen the videos, again, appreciate you guys. Well, I don't know about you guys, but y'all have seen these tests before, and you know for a fact that the other two brands of batteries didn't last 45 feet. So and that was just with the power blower. Now we weeded all this all the way down, and that's normally about 3 batteries just on the weed eater, and about 6 hours, 7 hours in between the start to the end, because I'd always have to let the batteries charge. So anyway, let's see if this thing will blow off. And some of you guys are gonna have to send me, I have VideoPad Pro, I think it is, and that's what I connect all the segments of my videos together with. So send me some how-to videos down, or how-to links down the bottom, and some instructions on how to speed these videos up in those segments, like, you know, fast forward, so that you can not have to listen to me ramble and watch me do all this regular time. Guess there's only one other thing to do. Let's pop this thing apart and see what cells it has in it, because this thing has way surpassed any other battery I've had on these machines. So we're going to do that, and then we'll call this an end. But right now, this is looking good, guys. Okay, so let me knock this in the head. We'll go inside. Okay, so I'm going to leave this thing running for a second. I'm going to run out and get the tools and the we'll check the battery out here, so bear with me. Be right back. Oh Lord, hey, I gotta get me some water, guys. All right, in case you can't see that very well, we're gonna go ahead and turn this on. Turn this on. We're gonna plug in the ring light here. Give me a second to get it unwound. And here's another little battery that I'm testing, and I like it so far. It is really performing, so let's see if we can get some light out of that thing. Whoa, there you go. I like that a lot. All right, let's get some more light on the subject. Now then, I've got to get another sip of water, guys. Okay. Here we go. And it requires it's going to use a T10 safety bit, which has got the little hole puncher in the end of it. All right. Lasica, we don't really want to give away your secrets, but what we do want people to know is what value they're paying for. And I meant to look up and see what I paid for these exactly after tax, and of course there wasn't any delivery fees because it was over $25 from Amazon. But I'll look it up. I'll put the link in here to these things, and I'll look it up and tell you what it was. Might even be nice enough to oh, looky here. Hey, good deal, Lasica. I've got to cut your label to get in here. Let's just do that, and we'll see what you're telling us here. Well, it's a heavy-duty label you got there too. I'm going to tell you the truth, guys. I've tested a lot of these Bizway and Lasica batteries so far. I have not yet had a failure. I talked a friend into buying a pair of the batteries, and for some reason his first pair, one of the batteries would take a charge, one would not. And he shipped it to me to look at it, take it apart and see what I could find wrong with it. Before I did that, I stuck it on a charger. Thing charged great. And I actually use it pretty much every day that I'm out in the shop and need that tool. It happens to be the battery that I use. Man, look at them things. What are those? So, it's got a XNJTC circuit board. WA3578. Boy, look at her. That don't mean nothing to me, by the way. And it ain't going to fall out of this pack. But we're going to get it out of there one way or the other. I don't want to ruin their battery while I'm doing it, because, hey, I like this thing. It's working. It's working a lot better than anything else I've got for those tools. So I have to tell you, so far I'm really enjoying these things. And boy, I tell you what, they certainly didn't mean for these things to fall apart. Alrighty, they are. Let me take this mask off where I quit frogging up the glasses here, guys. These are LG AAHD 21865. LG AAHD 21865. That happens to be the only one turned that I can see what the milliamperage is, and I'm not going to take this apart, so I'll just have to look it up. Alright, so let's slide this one semi back together here, and then we can maybe we'll pop another one apart real quick and see what we come up with. Alright, we got it that far. Let's see if we can get her back together. Okay. Hey, while we're at it, before we put the screws in it, let's see if it still works. Who knows, you know? Woo! Okay, so let me stick a couple of screws in this one real quick, and we'll pop the old vanning apart over here and see what we can come up with. And it's right there, so let me stick the screws in. Now that's on a battery that I've already run about, let's see, that's before you do the ins and outs. The house is 90 foot long. You add 8 that way, you add the 90, you add a couple of zigzags, and it comes up this way about 20 foot past the house, and then it goes that way 55 feet and across 35 feet, so then it goes down that way 200 feet. Y'all can figure that out pretty quick if you want to. And that's on the weed eater. And then I go back and I get it with the blower, and that blower before with the Worx and the Venom batteries, the Venom was going a little bit further than the Worx batteries, and it wasn't going very far. So my 4 amp, wherever it's at, Worx battery was going about 45 feet for it with the blower before it died. So let's take the Venom apart. Since it goes further than the Worx, we'll see what it's got in it. I should have sent these things back for oh, wait a minute. That's another Lasica. Let's don't take that apart. There's no reason that. Okay. Here's the Venom. It's over here on the charger. So, alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, that takes just a plain old Phillips screwdriver. I guess they didn't mind us taking it apart, didn't they? Well, I'm going to have to learn how to do some fast forwarding for you guys, because y'all going to be sick of this doggone video real quickly. But there's those of you who like details, and there's those that don't. So we'll try to fast forward and still keep the details. I don't know if I'll be successful with that or not. I managed to do it once accidentally on a lawnmower tour up and down the yard. And that worked out real well. Just wish I knew how I did it. Alright, let's see what we got here, boys and girls. This also has a 3557 power board. It's laid out a little differently here, and it's got a little bit different layout as far as the boy. Guys over in China don't want me to play with your batteries, do you, nowadays? Wow. See if there's another screw down in there somewhere hidden. No, I don't see it. These are a pretty blue battery, whatever whatever battery they are. Whoa, look at here. I'm finding some burning right there. A little discoloration. See right here? Let me see if y'all can see that. See right there? I don't know if you can really see that or not. It's got a little discoloration on the thing. It's still working. Hang on a second here. I don't know how to go about that without putting this front end back on, but let's do that real quick. And we'll plug her in and show you it still works. I like the inside of this Lasica battery a little bit better on where how the springs fit in here and stuff like that. I do like those better, even though it shows to have the same board. Sort of like y'all are bored right now, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, let's see if we can't get this thing back together enough to plug her in. Put maybe 2 screws in it here. One would probably be sufficient, but let's don't take a chance. Alrighty. Now this is charged twice since it's been used, so. See, this one sounds like it's almost down already. And that could have something to do with that. I've got a couple of these. I guess I could go get another one and bring it in here. And of course I may have screwed the pooch. I may not have got that doggone screw in there tight enough. May not be able to get this one back off. I need the wrecking crew. Alright, come out of there, booger. Boy, what did I do now? Anyway, you know what? I'll work on that later. But let's do this. Let's go ahead and call this the end. Because I'm at this point in time, I didn't do a whole bunch of, in fact I didn't do any ohmmeter testing, any kind of that sort of testing. To me the test is in putting that cordless tool on and getting out there and running it in real world. Real world so far, this one's kicking butt over these other 2 brands, and that's all I can do is give you a 2 thumbs up, Lasica. I'm going to say keep doing what you're doing. What I would like to see you do is I would like to see you get these lights on here. I'd also like to see you, for the handheld tools, to do a rubber overmold like you've done on a couple other brands, or for the other branded machines. I really like that because this is really easy to slide off of the table or off of an incline. And I know that adds some cost to your manufacturing, but it will come back to you, I promise you, in sales if you will feature and benefit a rubber overmold on the bottom. You will sell more of these batteries to the people that cares about their cordless tools. Because if your cordless tool slides off, falls, breaks, then you need another cordless tool. Batteries don't matter if the tools don't work. So let's see you do that, guys, and let's hear your comments down below what you think about a rubber overmold. And I know that there's going to be a bunch of you that's going to give me a thumbs down or tell me how stupid I am not doing all the meter testing and all that. But you know, if the meter testing means that much to you, I guess I'd start doing that. But to me, I'd rather go see how many feet, how much damage I can do to the property with the tools, with their batteries, and that's what I do. So I appreciate you guys taking a look at the video. I will try to edit this thing somehow where it fast forwards through all the crap. And again, it's COVID-19 era in history. Don't go outside without a mask. China, Japan, Korea, they're wearing a mask and you don't see their numbers going up. They have dropped dramatically. And the reason why is they're wearing a mask. They don't breathe on other people. And it's not so much for breathing in, it is for breathing out. So whether you think you have it or whether you don't, wear your damn mask. Make one if you can't buy one. SunSky, SUNSKY. I was looking at them last night. 100 masks, $13.06. Wholesale, $13.78 if you just buy one time. The freight was like $3.78, so for less than $20, 100 of these puppies. Get you on a mask. Thank you for stopping by Max's Garage Mahal. If you got anything out of this, please subscribe. Please hit that like button. Help me get more of these videos seen. And share as much as possible. And do one more thing for me. Y'all come back and see me now. You hear?